E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui que fala é o Demolidor. Galera, é o seguinte, sejam todos bem-vindos ao meu canal. Hoje estou trazendo para vocês o início de gameplay de Alan Wake 2. Galera, let's go, vamos lá, vamos detonar mais um jogaço. Chegando aí no canal, lançamento do mês de outubro, hoje 27, né, de outubro. Tô gravando esse vídeo, tá, esse gameplay. Bora lá, vamos detonar. História normal, let's go, vambora. Cara, fiquei muito aí ansioso por pegar esse jogo. A gente zerou o Alan Wake 1 remasterizado recentemente até no canal, né? Fiz questão de zerar, fazer esse jogo. Cara, o gráfico, mano. Tá bonito o gráfico, hein? O cara tá paranoico de novo, mano. Parece a minha sogra, mano. Minha sogra que é assim, tá paranoica. Depois que eu casei com a minha esposa, a mulher fica doida, mano. Brincadeira, gente.
And the trick is not to end up as either.
Alô?
But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Caralho, uma coisa sombria, mano.
This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Que pariu, velho.
And monsters wear many faces.
Caraca, que sinistro, hein? Caraca, mano. Parece meu sogro, mano. Puta que pariu, mano. Caralho, tá, pra onde vai? Pra frente. Tá, aqui eu dou zoom. Meu Deus do céu. Porra, é essa, velho? Caralho, velho. Olha o gráfico desse jogo. Tá muito bonito. Lembrando, pessoal, que eu tô gravando em 4K, tá? No meio do PlayStation 5, estamos fazendo aí gravação, tá? Então bora lá, vamos detonar, galera. Mas antes já peço para descarregar aquele like aí, por favor. Se inscrever no nosso canal. Se você não tá inscrito, tá chegando aí, tá conhecendo meu canal, sejam todos bem-vindos. Meu nome é Thiago, mais conhecido como Demolidor, tá? Gravo vídeos de todos os tipos, ação, aventura, tiro, bomba, porrada, guerra, enfim. Meu hobby é videogame, eu amo videogame desde que eu tinha 6 anos de idade. Tá porra! E caralho, velho! Eu amo videogame, por isso tenho um canal de games, sempre trazendo pra vocês o melhor conteúdo, né, que tá saindo, que tem, que já saiu, enfim. Então é isso, eu peço, deixa o like, se inscreva aí no nosso canal e ativa aqui embaixo que você tem. Por favor, galera, ativa o sino aí e bora com a gente aí tomar susto, mano. É bom botar a fralda, né? Já sabe, né, mano? Tá, porra, que merda é essa, velho? Eu posso correr, velho. Meu, peladão, no meio da floresta. Com um monte de barulho de criatura. Tá, porra! Tá, por aqui, mano. Você é louco, mano? Tô tomando uns 4 sustos aqui, mano. A cueca já tá borrada, com certeza. Porra, queda, velho. Caralho! Temporada de caça! Caralho, mano! Tá que pariu, velho. Caralho, velho. Caralho, mano do céu. Porra, puta que pariu, gente. Caralho. Os caras pegaram pesado, velho. Gráfico. A história. Você é louco, mano. Coitado do meu sogro. Que pariu, mano. Beleza, vamos lá, mano.
Hey,
Gato tá
kiddo.
bonito, hein, galera?
How
Tá
are you?
bonito.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This
Hello.
trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the
Wow.
latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Ah, o gráfico tá muito bonito, mano. Você é louco. Essa cena acho que a gente viu, né, na apresentação lá da PlayStation, né? Muito boa.
Snarky kid.
A
Wonder
cara
where she
do
gets
cara de
that from.
abatido, mano. Parece aqueles caras sexta-feira que não quer mais trabalhar, mano.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a
É não,
message.
velho.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would
Sim.
cheer anyone up.
Use fralda. Use fralda, mano.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Caralho, velho. Esse nome até me arrepia, mano. Essa cena ele lê muito bem na...
A deputy
Passou
was
até na
supposed to be here
BGS,
to show us to
essa
the crime
parte do
scene.
gameplay.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Exatamente.
Eaten by a bear. I'll check out the
Ah,
map.
filho. Convite, retorno. Ah.
Worth memorizing
Tá a cena do crime, acho os
before we get
policiais.
swallowed up by the trees.
Tá. Mapa. Beleza, ó, legal. Estamos aqui e tal. E a gente tem que... Nossa, casa do Wake, mano. Tá, estacionamento e tal. Objetivo. Acho que é aqui, né?
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Hello.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right,
Ah, sim.
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that,
Cagando de
ma'am.
medo.
I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton.
Que
My
pariu.
partner, Thornton.
Se
Down
fodeu.
at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
Percebe-se.
Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Alguém vai ficar de castigo hoje, mano.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Tipo coração. Isso aí, mano.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Caralho, aí.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clue.
Você pode acessar o quadro de caso dentro do lugar mental.
The Mind Place.
Legal, mano.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we
Beleza.
know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Caralho, velho.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Nossa, mano. Você é louco. Será que tem aquelas garrafas
Casey.
pra colecionar?
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better
Dá uma olhada
detective
rapidinho,
than I
pessoal.
am.
Oi.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you
Essa
thinking
é a
of
culinária
retiring?
de virtual de Bitfaltz.
You know what happens to
Caralho.
cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Muita pista aqui, mano. Vambora, galera.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
E o pique. Se não me engano, foi onde o Alan Wake, né, veio e fez a
Fucking nature.
encontro com o cara lá, né?
Headache. There's too much sky.
que tem aqui, velho.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Com certeza. Mano, tem um caminho aqui, mano. Que porra é? Nossa, que vontade de explorar a floresta, mano. Mano, todo aventureiro que tem sangue de aventureiro vai querer explorar, mano. Olha, velho. Beleza, vamos lá.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Cheira aí sim, mano.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally
Wow.
having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really
uma
hates the
lancheira,
movies.
Nossa, tem um visual bonito isso aqui, hein? Vamos lá. Veio daqui, né?
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to
Certeza,
nature is your
inteiraço.
thing.
Damn.
Pelo menos a parte de
Should've
cima,
brought
né?
an
A parte de
umbrella.
I
baixo.
like the rain. The only thing around here that
É
feels
louco,
like home.
velho.
You think the local law had the
Eu
sense to put
gosto
up
de
a
jogo de
tarp?
terror, mano.
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, what fear can I make it, Mulligan?
A casa é aqui,
I'll be
pelo
back in a
visto, hein?
second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Tá que pariu.
So, FBI.
E aqui, velho?
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Cara, adoro explorar, galera. Desculpa, mas... Cheio de coisa que não dá pra pegar nada, velho. Porta trancada. Ah, aqui tem uma coisa, dá pra averiguar aqui, ó. Boa! Vamos lá, vamos lá. Olha lá o corpo, mano. Você é louco, pai.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous
Tá que
murders?
pariu, velho.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Beleza. Permite que a saga veja pistas ativas. Você pode selecionar a imagem principal, tá?
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Tá. Nossa, que legal, mano. Vai ligando as paradas, mano. Tá, quando a imagem principal é colocada, vai gerando outra pergunta. É possível ver as metas do quadro caso dos seus objetivos. Beleza. Boa.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Com certeza. É importante olhar, cara. Todo cenário. Alguma coisa tem.
Nope.
Beleza, vamos lá. Caralho, velho.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Vamos lá de novo. Tá.
Think. Heart removed from
Yay.
chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Com certeza. Beleza, as pistas só serão perguntas abertas para desbloquear uma dedução, conforme você vai avançar na investigação. Novas perguntas são desbloqueadas a atualização dos seus objetivos. Beleza.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Com certeza, né, velho?
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Beleza.
Boot prints, indicating multiple
Pode
killers.
ser um desses aqui.
Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Pode ser impressão digital. Beleza. Beleza, vamos lá. Cara, esse jogo tá muito sensacional. Beleza, tô aqui, né?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around
Uau.
for a way to open this thing. I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Caralho.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Beleza.
Did you get Anderson?
Não tem nada. Você quer que pegue alguma coisa?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Não tem nada. Tô olhando. Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa que eu possa. Investigue mais sobre a vítima.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't
Maria.
heard a word about him since.
Já viu, né?
Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Beleza.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to
Igual
that
Alan
story.
Wake, né, mano?
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Beleza. Fala de casos, vamos lá. Vítima.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Com certeza, velho. Muito estranho.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale?
Com
He's
certeza,
been
tudo
missing for
pronto, né?
13 years. Why here? Why now?
É o que a gente precisa descobrir. vítima veio de onde?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Caralho, velho. Vamos lá. Usando a intuição, a saga pode analisar o perfil de pessoas relevantes para descobrir pistas. Beleza.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Com certeza, mano.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Beleza, então já sabemos que ele veio do lago. Consigo sentir que Night, em um lugar, ele veio do lago. Acho que agora, depois de 13 anos, onde ele esteve. É o caso
The lake is
pensar.
connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Beleza.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
Oxe.
Possibly knew. The killers knew he was here. Ambushed him.
Tem que ter uma
Dragged him
pista.
to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty
Cadê ele?
complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart.
Aquela mulher do
Strange
último
echo
filme.
of Al murder.
Caralho, velho.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Provavelmente.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Tá
Page of
porra, alguém tá
story.
descendo.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the
Reading the
words.
Caralho, velho.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Fudeu.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were
Longe
right.
de ser a última.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Ah, porra, de novo esse barulho, mano.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh?
Beleza, vamos lá. Vamos investigar de novo. Tá. Pegadas surgindo.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Tá. Tá, mensagem. Essa mensagem a gente já leu. Caraca, velho.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Maria, tá zoação. Beleza, vamos lá. Vamos ver onde é que é. Com certeza alguma coisa aqui, galera.
Found all I can here.
Aí,
Time to
garoto.
properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Puta que pariu, velho.
Casey,
Vamos lá, vamos
I think
descobrir o que
something's
tem
been
no
put inside
corpo dele.
Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Tem nada aqui, mano.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Beleza. Vambora.
Thanks.
Chave de atalho. Certeza.
Let's get the car.
Leve o carro
Drive
de
to Bright
volta.
Falls and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Chave de atalho.
Seems like a nice town so
Até
far.
mais.
Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the
right.
task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff
Estamos
this
subindo,
week.
velho. Tem algo.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Mais uma lancheira. Beleza.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Caralho, velho.
And why
Que
take
jogo,
out
hein?
his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Cara, eu acho que é pra cá, velho.
Here we are.
Aê.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Beleza, aí, mano. Tamo a caminho da investigação.
I can't get that
O negócio não
manuscript
acabou.
out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Certeza não.
Damn impressive work so far.
É um grande mistério.
These hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from
Certeza.
home, but I'm
Partiu
thrilled
então
to be
aí.
here for this mystery.
Nos próximos episódios, descobrir o que tá realmente acontecendo. Se o cara faz parte também do plano sequência, né? Do assassinato dos outros assassinatos. Então, é isso, pessoal. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Muito obrigado aí por estar assistindo a gente. Daqui a pouco estamos de volta detonando o segundo episódio. Estou no pet. Valeu, um abraço forte, Meidô. Tchau.